What's something small you can start doing today to better yourself? Don't hit the snooze button. The hardest part of getting up is sitting up. Move and you'll keep going. Okay, but how? Download an alarm clock app that only disables when you scan a quarter code at the kitchen or toilet. Your pick. Hard mode, your office. I did that. I woke up the next day to it being fucking uninstalled. Put your phone out of reach before you go to sleep, so you're forced to get out of bed to turn off your alarm. This has never stopped me from climbing back in bed. This always makes me get angry and go back to sleep, just as a middle finger to the responsible side of my brain. Gets out of bed, turns off alarm, looks back at now vacant bed me, you sneaky bastard. And every night, before I sleep, before the gentle dreams I keep inside my dozing, drifting mind where wizards pose and lizards find a place to chart a trip to stars, or start a ship in space to Mars, or take a plane to somewhere new, a car, a train to Timbuktu. I put my snoozer out of reach. I dream about the waves, the beach, the wind, the sun, the fish, the foam, and make a wish to run. To roam to where the air is scented breeze and fair between contented trees that sing a song of love and luck. And there's the snooze. Forgive yourself for not starting yesterday, or a year ago, or 10 years ago. It's all good, guys. Chinese proverb, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, the second best time is now. I say, said he, my day, said he, is quite sincerely sure to be, and more to me, it's clear to see, replete with opportunity. I know the way, without delay, the tasks to ask, the games to play, and if I may, I'd like to say, the time is now. But not today. I used to be addicted to soda, and drank an unhealthy amount. Now I just drink water all day, and occasionally have soda as a treat now and then. I feel a lot better and less groggy without all the soda. On days that I try not to drink soda, I feel super terrible and my focus is completely out of whack. Then, I'll have one can of soda, and about 15-20 minutes later I feel like my mind's fog has cleared up. Did the same used to happen to you? Edit. Thanks for all your replies. I'm going through each and every one of them. I think I'm going to start drinking unsweet tea with some juice or honey to try and curb my soda addiction, as per everyone's suggestions. I don't think it's the caffeine, as drinking coffee or taking caffeine pills gets my super jittery. Yeah, definitely. I drank so much soda that when I didn't drink it, I'd get headaches from caffeine withdrawal. And I caved a few times in the beginning. But eventually I kept going without it and all that went away, and I felt a lot better. I'm in the same seat. I've started experimenting with making my own sodas. Basically making flavored simple syrup plus carbonated water. Much less sugar, no caffeine. It's working pretty well so far. Give someone else a compliment at least once a day. It's as simple as noticing the guy next to you has a stylish tie, or that your coworker's homemade lunch looks tasty. Besides, it always seems to end up making someone's day and the effort required is so small. If it's not natural to pay a random compliment, I try to just smile at someone every day, or really as many people as possible. I smile at people I interact with, cashiers, waiters, train workers, etc. Just to pass a little small bit of positivity. I suggest trying out the coolness game courtesy of /u/raining November to help yourself find genuine compliments for others. When I'm out walking alone, I like to play a game in my head I call the coolness game. The game is that you're gonna have to find one cool thing about every person you come across and say it yourself. Hey, you're wearing a striped shirt, that's cool. Oh hey, and you're cool for riding a bike with a helmet. And look, groceries. You're cool for taking care of chores. For a bonus, at the end of the day or your walk, you can pick a ultra cool person, who is basically the person you think was the coolest of all the person you met. It's a very silly game but it always manages to make me smile and lift my mood. Brush your teeth twice a day. It is incredibly important you keep good dental hygiene. Brush before bed. If you want to keep your teeth, brush in the morning. If you want to keep your this is my biggest problem. I brush and floss every morning, but constantly either forget or say fuck it at night. My dentist has made it very clear that I need to brush before bed. I'm gonna set an alarm. Ugh, I have an appointment tomorrow for a cleaning and a pre-cavity. I'm dreading it. There was a period of multiple months, maybe a year, in my teens, when I didn't brush teeth before sleep. This changed after I had to have like 9 fillings. You really don't see the damage until it's too late. I know this is incredibly gross fact, but for my whole life up until college, I did not brush at all. Every app, however, I not once was threatened by cavities. It grosses me out to this day, but it happened. I'm currently in this exact boat. I know it's bad, and it's a habit I'm kicking, but I've had zero issues according to my dentist. Trying to change that before there is an issue though, and not after. If it takes less than a few minutes to do, and you're doing absolutely nothing, do it. That's exactly what I started doing about a month ago. Oh my goodness, things aren't looming over me anymore, and it feels amazing. I have gotten so much more done at work and home. My wife doesn't have to remind me to do things, because I just do them immediately. Even if it is a pain or somebody will be mad, I just do it and move on. Also, a method I use for longer tasks is that I set a timer for 5 minutes, and I'll just take it in bites. Like when I'm cleaning up the kitchen. When the alarm rings you can stop, but often all you need is just to start doing the task, and then even though the alarm goes off, you'll think I might as well finish the last 2 minutes of cleaning now. Has helped me get a lot more done. 3. I'm really glad you said this. I felt like such a child for an embarrassingly long time, because I've sunk into this rut where I just don't do shit most days. It's a horrible feeling. Write down the stuff you've been putting off, and schedule yourself time specifically to get them done. It will keep your mind free from having to constantly remind yourself, and once the task is completed, you're free. I had the best idea I've ever had 2 weeks ago, and it has been going great. I used to make a to-do list, but it would just make me super anxious and feel overwhelmed seeing everything I have to do. So lately I have been just doing tasks throughout the day and only writing it down when I have done it. Now I get to see progress and accomplishments add up, and it's motivating me very well. I know people who make a to-do list on one side and a to-do list on the other. Start putting $20 away from each paycheck into a savings account. Don't look at that money. Don't touch that money. That money may as well not exist. Repeat every paycheck, bumping it up as opportunity affords you. To second this, create an account with a different bank/provider. Make it harder to pull the money out. You can usually set up an automatic transfer from your main account to another, so it's easy to set up. This will let you check out higher savings accounts from online providers. Ally, Discover Bank, and Robinhood come to mind. Please don't go with Robinhood for a checking, savings, long-term stocks, or high volatility options. I'll start with the reason why not to bank with them. Robinhood is not insured by the FDIC, or, as they claimed, the SIPC. So if Robinhood's investments hit the shitter or they get hacked, too bad you lost your savings. As of last week, Robinhood had an issue with users exercising options. People lost tens of thousands of dollars. Any other brokerage would help their users, but Right Hand just said tough shit, you're on your own. Second, I'd avoid Right Hand as one of the people caught up with the options mess.